Hey guys, it is Friday night and here I am in my jammies chilling out, doing nothing right this second. I am going to read my book. I read 2 chapters last night and maybe read a couple of chapters tonight. I got really comfortable last night reading and then I got sleepy. Of course, once I stopped reading, I woke right up and I love to read though. The first night I read 5 chapters, but this evening I'm kind of getting a late start with reading. I've been busy today. I've told you guys I really don't get on YouTube a whole lot during the day. I got on this evening, mainly listening in someone else's stream this evening. So I was going to go live earlier, but then I was still busy doing things, and I decided, nah, forget it. I'll just wait and do a vlog, and then I probably, I can't talk. I'll probably go live next week, maybe Monday or something. So this weekend, it is the weekend, and on the weekends, I am typically, I'm busy. I'm with my husband, and we're just, doing our thing. So tomorrow, going to Starbucks. Yes. I've done really well all week, y'all. I really, really have. I have, I've done pretty low carb all week. I did actually, though, get myself some dark chocolate almonds. Dark chocolate's supposed to be good for you. Yes, I realize a whole bag's not good for you, but I didn't need a whole bag. I just ate like a handful of them. Should be enough to last, the weekend and part of next week. You don't know me with chocolate, but we'll see. I love dark chocolate. It's kind of funny. If I have milk chocolate, like my favorite peanuts are chocolate covered peanuts, double dipped peanuts. That's like my favorite chocolate. But I love those. But if I have dark chocolate with the dark chocolate almonds, then I'm fine with that. But I can't have dark chocolate and then turn around and eat milk chocolate, because then the dark chocolate doesn't taste as good to me after that. I know that's probably weird. That's just me. Like I said, I'm weird. So last night for my dinner, and it was like getting later, and I don't typically, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place again. I'm so hyper person. Last night I was hungry, and it was like about 7:45, and I ate, which I don't usually eat that late. I can't believe it's not chicken. Actually, it's a vegan type thing again that I had ate when I was in Virginia at my son's, and I actually really like it. So I had that. I had 4 of those, and they're really good, and they're really not that high in carbs either. I mean, they're not like carbless, like a steak would be or something, but they're good. So I had 4 of those. I was hungry. I don't know why I was so hungry last night, but I was hungry. So I'm not really starving tonight, so I really haven't had a whole lot to eat today, which I realized I probably should have more. So, like, I had coffee this morning, and I had eggs, and I'd made food for me and my husband, and he had, like, eggs with, you ever heard of Better Cheddars or Cheddar Wurst, or whatever they're called, and kind of like a brat with cheese in it, and they're pretty good. So, he had that with eggs, and he had orange juice. I had coffee. I love my coffee. I told you, I love my coffee. I just can't give up my coffee. Not willing to do that. So, but then I had some dark chocolate almonds. I did have a handful of those, but I'm really not hungry. I should be hungry for a meal, and I'm not. And it's already after 8, so I won't eat anything until tomorrow. So that'd be like my little fasting, from, earlier until tomorrow. I am cooking tomorrow, actually. I'm going to cook at home. I'm planning on making a squash and zucchini casserole. It's really good. I'll tell you how to make that real quick. You take squash and zucchini. I always wash it really good, and then you kind of just slice them up, in little circles or whatever. And you take some olive oil in your pan, and you saute them. I cut up some sweet onion. You put a little bit of onion in with it, and you get a casserole dish where you're sauteing the squash and the zucchini and the onion. And you're sauteing them to where they're not like soggy, soft, but to where they're cooked, more cooked. So then take a casserole dish and you spray it with a cooking spray. I use the olive oil spray. And plus when I'm actually going to saute the squash and zucchini and the onion with a little salt and olive oil. It's really good. So you do that. Spray your casserole dish, put your squash and zucchini in your dish. Then you take some mozzarella cheese. I don't know, a couple handfuls. I really don't have a major recipe. I like to tweak things, to be honest. Sometimes it's better if you tweak it. So I put like a handful of mozzarella cheese in it, mix it up in there. Then you take some more cheese, how much you desire, to be honest. My husband actually likes a lot of cheese, so I'll put more cheddar cheese, mild cheddar cheese in it, shred it up, and mix it all up. And then you bake it. I guess you bake it like 30 minutes, maybe. Yeah, I guess about 30 minutes. And then you put panko breadcrumbs on top of it, and then you bake it a little longer until the breadcrumbs are brown. If the breadcrumbs don't brown up quickly for you, then I just kind of put it on broil and let it kind of brown them that way. You have to watch them though, because when you put something on broil, it gets brown really quick. You don't want to burn it. Anyhow, it's really, really, really super good, by the way. I'm making hamburger steaks. So, and I have mushrooms I'm going to saute, and some grilled onions. Sounds like a good meal to me. I did buy stuff to make brownies. He likes something sweet on the weekends, so I'll probably end up making some brownies or something this weekend. Probably tomorrow night for him, for sure. And then I got stuff to make cinnamon rolls also, if he wants that. So tomorrow, I am having Starbucks. I'm excited about that. But we're going to Michael's, the store where they have the flowers and all the craft stuff and all that. No, I'm not crafting anything. I'm really, really not. But I wanted to get some new flowers. So they have like artificial flowers that look really, really real. So I want to get some of those. And they have I got like a coupon thing for like 70% off for some of the flowers. So that's pretty good deal. Michael's always has actually pretty good deals and a lot of discount prices for their flowers and stuff. I love Hobby Lobby. I'm not talking, must be the chocolate, but I'm talking like I'm all hyped up, like blah. Must have been the chocolate, the sugar. So, because sugar's kind of what I'm trying to cut out of my diet a lot, but just having that, I guess it's just like, wired me up. So tonight I'm just drinking water. But anyway, so Michael's always has a lot of good deals. I love Hobby Lobby. They tend to or go around their store and have their deals, so much 40% off, 50% off, whatever. They rotate around their store. So that's kind of cool, but their flowers are never really that cheap. They have pretty flowers, the same as Michael's, but Hobby Lobby's flowers are just not that cheap. They're pretty pricey, actually. Just really not willing to pay what they charge. And they, even with their discounts, they don't really put a discount on the flowers you're really, really wanting. Usually it's like these real huge, big flowers. I don't really want those, so I don't know. So, anyways, I've been busy today. Like I said, I went in one live stream this evening. I will go in some more later, but I am going to read my book for a little while first. And hopefully I won't get sleepy reading. The book is really, really good so far. Evidence of Love is the name of the book. I'm really enjoying the book. And I think you'd enjoy it if you read it. It's a book club, so I'm not really sure when we'll kind of get back together on, live stream or whatever to talk about the book. Somebody else had suggested it would be really cool to for me to bring people like onto my live stream, but I don't know how to do that. I don't do Google Hangouts. So I have one person that I like a whole lot on YouTube that I might have to go through him to find out how to do it on what I go through for my live stream. I don't do Google Hangouts, so I don't know anything about Google Hangouts, y'all. I don't know anything about it. I see it, but I don't know much about it. So, but what I have, he knows about, so he could help me be able to get people on and to do that, so we could actually talk about the book. That would be better than me just sitting there yammering about it. And so, okay, on YouTube. So last night I was in my usual live stream. I love to go in, and great people, sweet, nice folks. And then there's another stream, and you know, I don't know anything about the folks in there or anything, but they I don't know, you know, I don't know why they're, you know, trying to, I don't know if they're trying to bother anybody or just messing around or really what they're doing. They don't bother me. I mean, you know, I'm not concerned about them or anything. I'm actually subscribed, I think, to a couple of the people in there that are really nice people, and hopefully they'll, I don't know how old anybody is. You know, you don't know that on YouTube. They could be my age, or they could be 20 or 15, or, you know, I don't know how old they are. So, who knows? But if you're watching this, any of you guys that are in the other chat room, then be nice when you come in. Just be nice, that's all. You don't have to like other people or, you know, what they're talking about or whatever, but you don't come in somebody's stream and be rude. Just come in and be nice. You know, some people are a little more sensitive than you might be, and that's okay. Just be nice to each other. That's all. We're here to, everybody's here to make friends, not to make fun of people and threaten people. And that's not cool. It's really, truly just not cool. Earlier, for example, I was going to call my son, and I haven't called him, but there was a group of young men walking up the street on my street I live on, road I live on. It's a road. And next thing I know, two of them were getting ready to, you know, throw down out there. Is that the term? Throw down? Fight? I mean, punching each other. And then one of them ended up on the ground, and I'm thinking, what is wrong with you people? Are you not friends? Is this how you treat your friends? I don't want to be your enemy if this is how you treat your friends. But that's what they were doing outside, and then one guy ended up on the ground. They looked to be anywhere from, if I had to guess, and I'm a mom and a grandmama, I'm a nana. I would guess they were anywhere from 13 to 18. Old enough to know better. I would be mad with my kids if I found them outside fighting with people, you know. I mean, and you're walking up the street, or the road, a busy road actually, fighting? That's crazy. In somebody's yard? Are you kidding me? Come on, really? I don't know. Common sense has gone out the window, folks. That's all I can tell you. Common sense has gone out the window. I just don't get it. So, for any of you that are in any streams, don't bully each other. Just don't. You have no reason to. You don't even know these people. Don't bully anybody. Be nice. N-I-C-E. That's how you spell nice. Nice. It's not that hard. It's not that big of a deal. It's really, really not. You don't have to be mean to other people. You really don't. It's not necessary. It's just not. We're here to make friends. I mean, I don't get it. Anyways, I guess I don't have to get it. Whatever, right? But, you know, you just can't come in other people's streams being rude. You just can't do that. Well, I guess you can, but I don't understand it. You can't come in and be like that and then expect people to be like, well, that's okay. You can stay. That's not normal. I'm sorry. people are human beings, and human beings where you try to protect yourself against anybody that's going to hurt you or bully you, even in YouTube. So that is all I can say about that. I don't have control over anything, and when I do my live stream, I've had somebody come in a couple of times and be rude. I've had a couple of rude comments on my vlogs. It doesn't hurt me. I mean, whatever, I mean, thumbs up is great. Nice people are great. But if you come in and you're rude and you're mean, honestly, for me, I just ignore you. For me, I'm pretty good about that. I'm not really like gonna freak out or anything about it. I don't really care. I can just talk, and I can talk. So it doesn't bother me. I can totally not even read it and just move on. But not everybody can do that. Some people get really, really, which I guess is the point when people do that. I don't know. I guess they're looking for attention and a reaction. And if we give them one, then that's what they do. So we're going to do our best just not to give somebody a reaction. Each his own. And everybody, you come on here because you enjoy it and because you like to be around other people. I mean, that's what, pretty much live streaming or vlogging is about. Like vlogging and, is pretty much just talking and a kind of an outlet in a way. One thing I'm learning too, though, is getting on here and giving out too much personal information. I don't do Twitter. I said that before. But when people come on and they're telling about their life and this and that, I'm learning that people will use it, and that's so wrong. That is so, so, so wrong. That's not what this should be about. And people that do that, then you are just being a bully. I'm sorry. There's no other way around it. There's nothing else I can say. I've said it before. I have a neighbor. Still my neighbor. She's a major bully. She was back. I haven't had any problems with her in a long time. But you know what I learned is she's just a bully. People like that are just not happy. They're not happy unless they're making somebody else unhappy. And that, is sad. So, we learned how to deal with her and we just don't put up with anything. Just not willing to. It's just not what I'm going to do. And mainly, a lot of times you just have to ignore. But basically, you just have to stand up to them and then ignore them. Block them off entirely. Get away from them. Because sometimes people just don't take a hint. I'm not a bully. I don't bully anybody, and I'm not going to go on anybody else's stream and bully them. So I was in the stream last night where some things were happening, but I didn't go into the other stream to bully. I didn't go in there at all because I'm not going to do that. So if I don't feel, comfortable or whatever, I think everybody should just listen to their gut. That's all I can really say too. All right, enough about that. I'm going to read my book, Evidence of Love. If you're interested in our online book club, please get the book and read. And you'll love the book, by the way. I'm really enjoying it. I heard from one girl so far, Danielle, and I hope she's enjoying the book because I know I am. So I will catch you guys later in live streams. I don't think I'm going to do one. If I did do one, like I said last night, it would just be like a spur-of-the-moment thing for me. Mine are typically spur-of-the-moment. I don't usually really plan an event. I just don't. Because things always change, and then I can't always predict if I'm going to be able to get on or have time. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit, and enjoy your Friday night. I'm such a party girl. Look at me in my jammies sitting here chilling and relaxing. Bye, guys.